Welcome back, football fans, or rather radio fans. Football season's not here yet. Anyway, Big Al here on this Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. As we continue our look at the February 2024 radio ratings from across the country. Today, our focus is on markets 31 through 40. So the markets we'll be taking a look at today are Pittsburgh, Las Vegas, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Cleveland, Columbus, Raleigh-Durham, Indianapolis, San Jose, and Nashville. This information is courtesy of RadioOnline.com and Nielsen. Now, you won't be able to see the ratings on screen as I'm on the Radio Online website, but you'll be able to hear them as I read them off. All right, so we're going to start off with market number 31, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Their February ratings were published on March 20th. And at the top of the Pittsburgh radio market is WWSW 94.5 FM. It's a classic hit station from iHeartMedia. In February, they posted a 10.8 share of the market, putting them number one. Number two is their sister classic rock station, 102.5 WDVE, which is home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a 9 share of the Pittsburgh market in February. Third place is Odyssey Sports Station, 93.7 The Fan, KDKA FM, posting a 7.6. Then at number 4 is Steel City Radio hit station WRRK, that's 96.9 Bob FM. They finished fourth with a 6.7. And then you have a pair of audio stations tied for fifth. Top 40 station 96.1 KISS WKST, and its sister alternative rocker 105.9 The X WXDX FM, which is the Pittsburgh Penguins flagship. They finished fifth in a tie with 5.7 share. Next up is Renda Broadcasting's Wish 99.7 WSHH. That's an adult contemporary station. They finished with a 5.4. Next up is Pittsburgh Community Broadcasting's NPR news station, WESA, putting up a 5.2 and finishing 8th in the market. In 9th place is Odyssey's KDKA News Radio 1020, also with an FM translator at 100.1. They finished 9th with a 4.5 share of the market. And then you have 2 more Odyssey stations right below them. In 10th place is country station Y108 WDSY, posting a 3.9, finishing 10th. And hot AC station 100.7 Star WBZZ with a 3.7, closing in 11th place. Classical station WQED FM finished 12th with a 3.1. In 13th place is iHeartRadio country station Big 104.7 WPGB, posting a 2.7. 14th place is Pittsburgh Community Broadcasting's adult album alternative station WYEP, finishing with a 2.5 in February, and that's nearly a point higher than the 1.6 they posted in January. Radio Power owned and Odyssey operated hip hop station 660 WAMO, also known as WAMO 1073, closes with a 2.4 share, putting them in 16th place, or rather in 15th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that puts them in 15th place. Steel City Radio's Hot AC, WLTJ 92.9, came in 16th, posting a 1.9. 17th place is WHJB, a classic hit station that ends up on the Pittsburgh books. They were 7th with a 1.5. They are owned by the St. Pierre Group. FM radio licenses country station WOGI. I think that's Froggy 94.9 if I'm not mistaken. They were 18th with a 1.3. And you have a three-way tie for 19th. With the online stream of 93.7 The Fan, KDKA FM, and FM radio licenses frequency classic hit station KP or WKPL and WPKL, all finishing 19th, finishing with a 0.6. So there is a look at the Pittsburgh market for February. Let's move on to market number 2, which is Las Vegas. Their February ratings were released on March 20th, and Sin City is Sunny 106.5 KSNE FM. That's an adult contemporary from iHeartMedia, closing first with an 8.2 share. Second place is Beasley Broadcast Group's 96.8 LZ. They play classic hits, and they finished second with a 7.6. A little bit of a drop-off from place, which is owned by Lotus Broadcasting's KWID, which is 101.9 FM. They finished third with a 6.1. Fourth place is iHeart Country Station KWNR 95.5 The Bull with a 5.5 share. And then you have a pair of Odyssey stations back to back. Number 5 is Q100.5 KXQQ, which is a throwback urban. They finished with a 5.2. And their sister Hot AC station, Mix 94.1 KMXB, finished in a tie for 6th with Beasley Broadcast Group's alternative rocker, KXTE, the new X1075. Both finished 6th with a 3.9 share of the market. In 8th place, you've got Latino Media Networks, Latino Hits 99.3, or rather Latino Mix 99.3 KRGT. They finished with a 3.8. 9th place is Beasley Broadcast Group's Hot AC 1027 VGS or KVGS FM, finishing with an even 3 share. And right below them is their sister urban station 105.7 KOAS with a 2.9, and they are in a 4-way tie, looks like, for 10th place. They are tied with Faith Communications KSOS FM, which is a contemporary Christian station from Faith Communications. Classic Rocker 97.1 The Point KXPT from Lotus Broadcasting. And rock station KYMT 93.1 The Mountain. All 4 stations finished in a tie for 10th, each posting a 2.9 share of the Vegas market. Coming in 14th place is Euphoria Audio Network's KISF 103.5 with a 2.8. That's a regional Mexican station. And then you have a tie for 15th place with Odyssey Top 40 Station 98.5 KOUC and Kemp Broadcasting's Hot 97.5 KVEG both finishing with a 2.6 share of the Las Vegas market for January. In a tie for 17th, you have Beasley Media Country Station, 1079 Coyote Country, KCYE, and Intravision Regional Mexican Station, KQRT, La Tricolor, 105.1, both finishing with a 2.4 share. And rounding out the top 20, you have a tie for 19th place with Lotus Broadcasting Rock Station, Comp 92.3 KOMP, and University of Nevada, Las Vegas owned Jazz Station 91.5 KUNV, both finishing with a 2.2 share of the Las Vegas market. All right, moving on to market number 33, we've got Cincinnati, Ohio. Their February ratings were published on March 20th, and topping the Cincinnati market is WGRR. That's a classic hit station from Cumulus. They finished with an even 11 share, taking the top spot. Second place is iHeartMedia's 700 WLW. That's a news talk station and the Cincinnati Reds flagship. They were second with a 10.2. Sitting in third place, you've got Hubbard Radio's B105 WUBE with a 9.2. And then its sister top 40 station, Q102 WKRQ, finished fourth with a 9 share. Number 5 is iHeartRadio Talk Station, 550 WKRC with a 6.1. Finishing sixth is Cumulus AC Station, Warm 98.5 WRRM with a 5.6. Seventh place is iHeartRadio Rock Station, 102.7 WEBN, finishing with a 5.2. And then it drops to eighth place, where residing there is Cumulus Media Classic Rocker, WOFX, posting a 4 share. Ninth place is Hubbard Broadcasting's Hot AC Station, WREW, which I think is Mix 94.9. They were ninth with a 3.6. Cincinnati Public Radio NPR News Station, WVXU 91.7, rounds out the top 10, posting a 3.1. Tied for 11th, you have iHeartRadio Top 40 Station, KISS 107.1 WKFS, and Urban One R&B Station, WOSL 100.3, both finishing tied for 11th with a 3 share of the market. Tied for 13th, you've got Urban One Hip Hopper 101.1 The Wes WIZF, and Cumulus Country Station WNNF 94.1, tied for 13th, both with a 2.3 share. In 15th place is Cumulus Rock Station 96 Rock WFTK, posting a 1.9. 16th place is iHeartRadio Alternative Rocker WEBN HD2, finishing with a 1.7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, I'm on the Cincinnati Public Radio Classical Station, WGUC-FM, closes 17th at 1.3, and that ties Hubbard's Country Station, WYGY, also known as The Wolf, both finishing with a 1.3. 19th place is iHeartRadio Sports Station 1530 WCKY, which is ESPN 1530, and the Cincinnati Bengals flagship station. They closed in 19th place, finishing with a 1.1. And the urban stream of 102.3 The Beat, which is heard on WEBN HD3 and on a translator on 102.3 FM, rounds out the top 20, finishing with a 0.8, beating out its sister sports station, Fox Sports 1360, WSAI, who finished with a 0.6 share of the Cincinnati market. Okay, jump into market number 34, Kansas City, Missouri. Their February ratings were released on March 21st, I should say. And topping the Kansas City market is Cox Media. Oh, I got the wrong market. That's Jacksonville. Now looking at Jacksonville. Next video. Anyway, here's Kansas City. The February ratings were actually released on March 20th. Sorry about that. And Cumulus goes 1-2 in the Kansas City market in February, led by classic hits station 94.9 KCMO FM, posting a 10.9 share. In second place is their classic rock sister station 101 The Fox KCFX, finishing with an 8.9. In third place, you've got Odyssey Country Station, WDAF FM 106.5 The Wolf, which is also the flagship of the now two-time reigning Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. They finished third with a 6.5 share. MGTF Media Country, or MGTF Media Company's rival country station, 94.1 KFKF, finished fourth with a 5 share. So both country stations doing very well. In fact, they have 3 country stations and they're all doing well. In fifth place is Odyssey Hot AC 99.7 The Point KZPT, finishing fifth with a 4.6. And its sister news talk station 98.1 KMBZ FM finished just below them in sixth place at a 4.4. Tied for seventh place, you have MGTF Media Country Company's other country station, Q104.3 KBEQ, and University of Northwestern St. Paul's contemporary Christian station, KJNW, both finishing with an even 4 share, tying for seventh. MGTF Media Company's AC station, KC 102.1, KCKC FM, and Odyssey Rocker 98.9, The Rock KR or KQRC, finished in a tie for ninth, both posting a 3.8 share of the Kansas City market. In 11th place is MGTF Media Company's top 40 station, Mix 93.3 KMXV, with a 3.7. That's good for 11th. Odyssey Sports Station 610 Sports KCSP, which is also the Kansas City Royals flagship station. They finished 12th with an even 3 share. 13th is University of Missouri Kansas City NPR news station KUCR FM, finishing with a 2.9. And then you have a trio of stations tied for 14th. Cumulus Hip Hop Station, Power 105.1 KCJK, their talk station 710 KCMO AM, and Odyssey Alternative Station Alt 96.5 KRBZ all finished tied for 14th, posting a 2.3 share of the market. And all three stations were higher than their January ratings. Same thing with Odyssey Talk Station KMBZ AM 980, finishing with a 1.8. That's good for 17th. 18th is Cumulus Top 40 Station KMJK 1073 The Vibe, finishing with a 1.2. 19th place is its sister adult hit station, heard on KCMO FM HD2, relayed by a translator station at 102.5. They came in 19th place with a 1.1. And University of Missouri Kansas City classical station KWJC rounds out the top 20, posting a 0.9. And one notable station and a couple notable stations that they finished ahead of include Carter Broadcast Group's flagship hip-hop station Hot 103 Jammed, KPRS, which closes with a 0.7, as well as 16C The Bet, that's the Odyssey sports betting station KWOD, finishing with a 0.1. There was no rating for Carter Broadcast Group's gospel station 1590 KPRT. All right, so that's a look at the Kansas City market. Let's move on to market number 35, which is Cleveland, Ohio. Their ratings were released March 20th. Let's take a look at Cleveland now. All right, finishing at the top of the market is Urban One's 93.1 WZAK. This is an urban adult contemporary station, finishing February at the top of the Cleveland market with a 9.2 share. In second is iHeartMedia's 105.7 WMJI, which is classic hits. They finished with an 8.6. Odyssey Classic Rocker 98.5 WNCX finished third with an 8.4, and this is one of three flagship stations of the Cleveland Browns. Number 4 is iHeartMedia's 106.5 The Lake WHLK, playing adult hits. They took the number 4 spot with an 8.2. Fifth place is its sister country station, 99.5 WGAR FM, finishing with a 7.5, finishing fifth. Three-way tie for sixth place, you've got Odyssey AC station, Star 102.1 WDOK, Kent State University's WKSU FM, which is an NPR news station, and legendary iHeartRadio rock station 100.7 The Buzzard WMMS, all finishing with a 6.4 share of the Cleveland market. In ninth place is iHeartRadio News Talker, News Radio 1100 WTAM. This is the flagship station of both the Cleveland Guardians and Cleveland Cavaliers. They finished ninth with a 5.8 share of the market. In 10th place is Odyssey Hot AC Q104 WQAL with a 4.2, and they round out the top 10. Number 11 is its sister sports station, Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan, WKRK FM. This is the local CBS sports radio station, and this is the true flagship of the Cleveland Browns, as WNCX is a mere affiliate of that network. Anyway, The Fan finished 11th with a 3.7. In 12th place, you've got Rubber City Radio's Alternative Rocker, 1073 Alternative Cleveland, WNWV, posting a 3.2. 13th place is Urban One Hip Hopper Z1079 WENZ, closing with a 2.7. One, two, three. In 14th place is iHeartRadio Top 40s 96.5 Kiss FM WAKS, licensed in Akron but serving the Cleveland area, finishing with a 2.3. 15th place is Idea Stream's Classical Station 90.3 WCLV, closing with a 2.1. In 16th, you got iHeartRadio's urban format known as 106.1, known as Real 106.1, which is relayed on a translator station at 106.1 FM and fed to WAKS's second HD subchannel. They came in with a 1.4. Then you got a couple of Rubber City radio stations, and they're both out of Akron, I think. 17th place is Rubber City Radio Country Station WQMX with a 1.3, and its sister classic rock station WONE-FM closes in 18th with a 1.1. And then in 19th place is the Urban One Gospel Station, heard on WENZ HD2. That's 0.8 for them. And the online stream of 92.3, The Fan, rounds out the top 20, finishing with a 0.4. All right, so there's Cleveland. Moving now to market number 36, and staying in the Buckeye State, we've got Columbus, Ohio up. February were released March 20th. 92.3 WCOL FM country station from iHeartMedia tops the Columbus books in February with a 10.4. Radio Ohio sports station 97.1 The Fan WBNS FM. This is one of two ESPN radio stations in Columbus, and is the flagship of the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Ohio State Sports Network. They finished second with a 7.2. In fact, they finished in a tie for second with Franklin Communications Sunny 94.1 WSNY, also with a 7.2. That's an AC station, by the way. They used to be Sunny 95.1. Number 4 is iHeartRadio Classic Hits Station 93.3 The Bus WODC, posting a 6.2. Fifth place is Franklin Communications Classic Rocker Q96 Rock WLVQ with a 6 share of the market. Number 6 is Ohio State University-owned NPR station WOSU 88.7 FM, finishing with a 5.6 for February, nearly a point higher than January, and about a point and a half higher than December. In 7th place is iHeartMedia's News Radio 610 WTVN, finishing with a 5.3. Coming in 8th place is 99.7 The Blitz. This is the locally owned rock station, WRKZ, from North American Broadcasting Company, which is headquartered in Columbus. They finished in 8th place with a 5.2 share. And then rounding out the top 10, you have a tie with iHeartMedia's Top 40 CHR WNCI, 97.9 WNCI, and its 175,000 watt signal. And Urban One's Magic 95.5 WXMG, which is Urban AC, both tied for 9th place with a 4.2 share. And there's a drastic drop. Outside the top 10 in the Columbus market, because tied for 11th are a pair of iHeart radio stations. 106.7 The Beat WZCB, which is one of 2 hip-hop stations in Columbus, and its sister Urban AZ station heard on its second HD2 subchannel. Both finished tied for 11th with a 3.1 share. In 13th place is Franklin Communications Classic Hits WNND and simulcast on WNNP. That's Rewind. I think it's 104.3 and 103.5. They finished 13th with a 2.5. Urban One Hip Hop simulcast Power 107.5 and 106.3, which is WCKX and WHTD. The main station, WCKX, is listed here. They're 14th with a 2.1. Tied for 15th, you got North American Broadcasting's country station, WJKR 103.9. And iHeartMedia alternative station, Columbus Alternative 105.7 WXZX, finishing a tie for 15th with a 1.8 share. 17th place is Franklin Communications Hot AC WVMX with a 1.4. Ohio State University owned classical station 101.1 WOSA finishes with a 1.3. which puts them 18th. And rounding out the top 20 is North American Broadcasting AC WJKR HD2 and Urban One Gospel Station WJYD, which I think is Praise 94.5. No, that's not Praise. That is Joy 107.1. My mistake. They tied for 19th with a 0.8, just beating out a pair of sports stations. Radio Ohio's 1460 ESPN WBNS AM finished with a 0.3, and North American Broadcasting's 920 WMNI closed with a 0.1. All right, so there is the Columbus market. Moving on now to market number 37. This is the Raleigh-Durham market. Their ratings were posted on March 21st. At the top of the Triangle Radio market is Radio 1's Urban Simulcast Foxy 107 WFXC and Foxy 104 WFXK. Although WFXC is listed on the ratings. They finished at the top with an 11.2 share of the Raleigh-Durham Chapel Hill market. WUNC Public Radio new NPR news station WUNC FM closes in second place at an 8.5. In third place, you've got iHeartRadio Talk Station 106.1 WTKK finishing third with an 8 share. Capital Broadcasting's Mix 101.5 WRAL FM, which is an AC station, finished a very close fourth with a 7.9. Coming in fifth place, you've got Curtis Media Group's WKIX FM, which is a classic hits station. They posted a 6.8 in the Raleigh-Durham market. A 1.5 ahead of sixth place sister station, WBBB, hits 96.1. This is like their Jack FM of sorts. They were sixth with a 5.3 share. Seventh place is iHeart Classic Rocker 100.7 WRDU FM with a 4.6. And in eighth place is their sister top 40 station, G105 WDCG, closing with a 4.4 for February. Half a point higher than the 3.9 they posted in January. Ninth place is Curtis Media Group Country Station, 94.7 WQDR, finishing with a 4.2. Rounding out the top 10 is Urban One Hip Hop Station, K97.5 WQOK, finishing with a 3.5. Outside the top 10, you've got iHeartRadio Country Station, B93.9 WNCB, with a 3.3, finishing 11th. And then you have a three-way tie for 12th place. With 89.7 WCPE, the classical station, Urban One's gospel station, 103.9 The Light WNNL, and New Century Media's station, Pulse WPLW FM. They all finished in a tie for 12th, posting 2.8 shares of the Raleigh-Durham market. 15th place is Capital Broadcasting Sports Talker 99.9 The Fan. This is the local ESPN station in Raleigh. They had a 2.2 share in February. 16th place is Curtis Media Group's regional Mexican station, 101.1 La Ley, WYMY FM, which is based out of Burlington, but serves both Raleigh-Durham and the Piedmont Triad areas. They closed for the 1.7. In 17th place, you've got iHeartRadio, the Rhythmic AC relay of WDCG HD2, finishing with a 1.6. 18th place is the AAA format heard on Capital Broadcasting's WRAL HD, closing with a 1.3. 19th place is Curtis Media Group's News Talk WPTF with a 0.8. And rounding out the top 20, you have a tie for 19th. Or you have a tie for 20th, I should say, with Curtis Media Group's WKIX AM, which is an oldies station, its sister classic rock station, WQDR AM, and Radio Training Network's WRTP, which plays contemporary Christian music. They all finished with a 0.6 share. Just a tick above North Carolina Central University's jazz station, 90.7 WNCU, which posted a 0.5. All right, got three more markets to look at in this video, starting with market number 38, Indianapolis. Their February ratings were released on March 21st. All right, at the top of the Naptown market is Urban One's Urban AC 106.7 WTLC FM, posting an 8.8 share of the Indianapolis market. A rather distant second, a 1.5 behind, is Cumulus Classic Hits Station 104.5 WJJK, finishing with a 7.2. In a tie for third, you got iHeartRadio Classic Rocker Q95 WFBQFM and Urban One's AC station WYXB or B105.7, tying for third, both with a 6.8 share. Fifth place is Cumulus Country Station 95.5 WFMS with a 6.1 share. Its sister top 40 station 99.5 WZPL came in sixth with a 5.5. Tied for seventh, you have iHeartRadio Alternative Station Indy 103.3 WOLT and Sarkis Tarzian AAA Station 92.3 WTTS, both finishing with a 5.3 share of the market. Ninth place is Cumulus AC Station 107.9 The Mix WNTR, posting a 5.2. Rounding out the top 10 is Urban One News Talk 93 WIBC, which is 93.1 FM. They finished with a 4.9 share of the market. Top 10. You've got Metropolis Public Media's NPR news station 90.1 WFYI FM, posting a 4.6 and finishing 11th. 12th place is 97.1 Hank FM WLHK FM, which is a co-flagship of the Indianapolis Colts. They finished with a 4.4. Its sister hip-hop station, Hot 100.9 WHHH FM, finished 13th with a 4.2. In 14th place is Cumulus Rock Station 93.9X WNDX, finishing with a 3.3. Educational Media Foundation's 101.9 K-Love WKLU, which is a contemporary Christian station. They came in 15th with a 3.1 share. In 16th place is Urban One's 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, which played on translator stations on 107.5 and 93.5 via WIBC HD2. They came in 16th with a 3 share of the market. 17th place is iHeartRadio Hip Hop Station 98.3 The Beat, which is Plainfield, Indiana licensed WZRL, coming in with a 2 share of the market. Urban One Gospel Station 1310 The Light WTLC AM finished 18th with a 0.9. EMF's WQRA FM, I'm not sure where that station is from, but it's either K-Love or Air one of the two. Either way, they finished 19th in the indie market with 0.8. And rounding out the top 20 is University of Indianapolis Public Radio, WICR, post 0.6. Couple stations that finished outside the top 20 include Fox Sports 1260 WNDE, which is also heard on BQHD2. They finished with a 0.5 share. That's sports station in Indianapolis. And the business and the newly rebranded Indy Sports Ticket 1430 WXNT. This is the local CBS sports radio station in Indianapolis. and the Indianapolis affiliate for Notre Dame football. They finished with a 0.2. Also, you got a couple Spanish stations that did not register, including Radio Latina 107.1 WEDJ and AM Daytimer WSYW 810, both from the Continental Broadcast Group, neither posting ratings in the month of February. Okay, market number 39, that's San Jose, California. Their ratings were published on March 18th, and Bonneville International takes the top 3 spots in San Jose, including 98.5 KUFX, which is a classic rock station, posting a 6.5 share. San Francisco licensed top 40 station KMVQ 99.7 Now with a 6.2. And San Francisco licensed AC station 96.5 KOIT, finishing with a 5.5. Fourth place is San Francisco-based Odyssey News Station, All News 740 and 106.9 KCBS AM and KFRC FM, posting a 5.4. iHeartRadio's Star 101.3 KIOI closes fifth with a 4.4. Euphoria Audio Network's KSOL 98.9, although the station is heard in San Jose on 99.1 on KSQL. They finished sixth with a 4.1. Seventh is Cumulus Sports Simulcast, KNBR 680 AM and KNBR 104.5 FM. This is the Giants and 49ers flagship. They finished with a 3.6. Eighth place is Alpha Media's Mix 106.5 KEZR with a 3.3. In ninth place is Euphoria's KBRG 100.3 with a 3.1. Rounding out the top 10 is Alpha Media Country Station KBAY 94.5 with a 2.8. Outside the top 10 at number 11 is iHeartRadio's 103.7 80s Plus. That's KOSF FM out of San Francisco. They closed with a 2.6 share. Its sister top 40 station, Wild 94.9 KYLD, had a 2.4 and finishing 12th. San Francisco Odyssey Hot AC station, Alice 97.3 KLLC, and San Mateo license Cumulus Classic Rocker 107.7 The Bone, which also airs 49ers football, that's KSAN, both finished with a 2.3 of the San Jose market. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we have a 4-way tie for 15th with Bonneville International's 102.9 KBLX based at Berkeley. That's an urban AC station. San Francisco's Live 105 KITS. The Spanish Broadcasting System's 93.7 La Raza KRZZ. And Cumulus News Talk Station 560 KSFO all finished tied for 15th, posting 2.1 shares in the San Jose market. And rounding out the top 20, you have a tie for 19th with Odyssey Sports Station 95.7 The Game KGMZ. That's the Warriors flagship. And iHeart Media's 98.1 The Breeze KISQ, both finishing with 2 shares of the San Jose market. All right, and with that, we come to our final market in this video, and that's market number 40, which is Nashville, Tennessee. All right, their ratings were posted on March 21st, and topping the ratings in the Music City is Midwest Communications Mix 92.9 WJXA, playing adult contemporary music. And they had a strong showing in February, posting a 12.8 share. In second place, albeit a very distant second place, is Cumulus Country Station 103.3 WKDF, posting a 7.5. Number 3 is Midwest Communications 96.3 Jack FM WCJK, posting a 7.1. And for the next 5 are all iHeart radio stations. Number 4 is Classic Rocker 105.9 The Rock WNRQ, posting a 6.5. Number 5 is iHeart Country Station, the Big 98. That's a legend in Nashville, WSIX. They are tied with Cumulus Talk Station, Super Talk 99.7 WWTN, both closing with a 5.7 share. 7th place is iHeart Radio Top 40 Station, 107.5 The River WRVW, posting a 5.3. Number 8 is the River's sister hip-hop station, 101.1 The Beat WUBT, finishing with a 5.2. Tied for 9th, you've got Cumulus Sports Talker, 104.5 The Zone WGFX, which is the Tennessee Titans flagship station. They are tied for 9th with Nashville Public Radio's 90.3 WPLN. That's the local NPR news station. Both finished tied for 9th with a 4.9 share. There's more than a point drop off to number 11, which is Cumulus Country Station 95.5 WSM FM with a 3.6. Salem Media Group's 94, The Fish, WFFH, WFFI, and WBOZ. They are tied actually for 12th with EMF's WLVU 97.1 K-Love, which plays contemporary Christian, and Cumulus Urban AC 92Q, the big station, WQQK, all finishing with a 3.4. Closing in 15th place is Cromwell Media Group's Rocker 102.9 The Buzz, WBUZ, finishing with a 3.2. 16th place is Hope Media Group's Contemporary Christian Station, 88.7 and 89.9 Way FM, WAYM, with a 2.4. 17th place is iHeartRadio News Talker 1510 WLAC with a 2.1. Closing in 18th is Midwest Communications Country Station Y'all 106.7 WNFN, posting a 1.8. Cromwell Group Sports Station 102.5 The Game, WPRT. This is Nashville's local ESPN radio station and the flagship of the Nashville Predators. They closed with a 1.5. And time for 20th is Middle Tennessee State's Americana station, 89.5 Roots Radio, WMOT, and Nashville Public Radio's AAA station 91.1 WNXP, all closing, or both closing rather, with a 0.6 share. And that is a look at markets 30 ratings from February 2024 for markets 31 through 40. Join me tomorrow as we'll look at markets 41 through 50. As we'll look at markets 41 through 50. I think we'll stop it at 50 because I don't have time to go through the rest of them. All right, so we'll be looking at the Hudson Valley, Middlesex, Somerset, and Union counties in New Jersey, Milwaukee Racine, Providence, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and Newport News, Jacksonville, the Piedmont Triad of Greensboro, Winston-Salem, and High Point, Oklahoma City, West Palm Beach, and New Orleans. We'll be looking at those 10 markets tomorrow. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell and get notified every time I go live. Big Al signing off. Thanks for watching and happy listening. Peace out.